Hi, my name is Michael Langford. I'm one of the IB coordinators at Turner Fenton Secondary School. This presentation is an abridged version of the presentation we shared at our information night on October 11th, and is for any families that maybe missed the presentation and are interested in learning about our IB program. We do share all the important information that you need to know, but if you have questions, I'll provide my contact information at the end of the presentation. We would like to begin by acknowledging the land on which we gather, in which the region of Peel operates, is part of the treaty lands and territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit. For thousands of years, Indigenous peoples inhabited and cared for this land and continue to do so today. In particular, we acknowledge the territory of the Anishinaabe, Huron-Wendat, Haudenosaunee, and Ojibwa-Chippewa peoples, the land that is home to the Métis, and most recently the territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation, who are direct descendants of the Mississaugas of the Credit. We are grateful to have the opportunity to work on this land, and by doing so, give our respect to its first inhabitants. The Peel Board offers 7 different regional learning choices programs. These programs empower students by providing opportunities to earn their Ontario Secondary School diploma while developing skills and exploring skills and knowledge in a particular area. You can review the presentations of all the regional programs on the board's regional program site listed on the slide. Tiny URL /RLCP secondary. Please note these important information items about regional learning choices programs. Students in elementary regional learning choices programs in grade 8 will not automatically be accepted into the same program. They will need to reapply for the appropriate that regional program or one of the other regional programs. Students must also live within the school's boundary to apply. Applications will be transferred to the appropriate school. And please note that students who are fee-paying students, that is on an international study visa, are not eligible for regional learning choices programs. In most cases, there are multiple school sites that offer each of the regional programs. You can apply you can apply to any or all 7 of the different regional programs, but only one of each. For example, there are 4 high schools in the Peel District School Board that offer the IB program. You can only apply to the one IB program in whose boundary you reside. You can use the Find Your School tool listed on the slide, and which can be found on the RLCP site, to see which regional programs are within your boundaries. Just as a reference, this map shows the boundaries for each of the IB schools. Turner Fenton serves the area north of the 401 and south of Beauverde, with a small amendment, you'll notice, around Main Street. Turner Fenton Secondary School has been an authorized IB World School since 1997. Some of you may already be familiar with the IB program, but I would like to describe the IB program in general terms first for those of you who are not. An important note that many of the Peel Board's regional programs are locally developed here within the Peel District School Board. Students follow the Ontario curriculum, but with a special focus on a particular area, such as arts or sci-tech. The IB program and the Advanced Placement or AP program are both slightly different in the sense that they are accredited by external organizations and include external exams and assessments and additional requirements. We will review these requirements so that applicants are clear about the expectations of the IB program. First, what is an IB education? IB is a globally recognized program offered at over 5,000 schools in over 150 countries. The Senior IB Diploma is a rigorous academic program recognized by universities all over the world. At its core, the IB program develops lifelong learners who strive to seek to make a difference in the world. The educational philosophy of the IB program emphasizes a balanced curriculum, learning skills, global mindedness, community service, and the holistic development of the student. I'll go over each of these in a little further detail. First, its curriculum. It is a rigorous academic program that provides a broad, balanced curriculum. At the grade 9 and 10 level, the curriculum is based on the Ontario curriculum, but includes extensions and enrichments. These extensions and enrichments can meet the needs of students with gifted or enhanced learning plans, though it's important to note that being identified as gifted is not a requirement. In fact, most of our students are not identified as gifted, but chose the IB program because they wanted a challenge. At the grade 11 and 12 level, the curriculum is based on IB curriculum, and I'll get into that a little bit more later. The IB curriculum addresses 21st century competencies and fosters independent, self-motivated learners through explicitly taught and practiced learning skills such as communication, critical thinking, collaboration, and self-management. Additionally, global perspectives are embedded into curriculum, for example, by studying world literature in English, global issues in civics and global politics, or international business and international commerce in business courses. The IB learner profile describes a broad range of human capacities and responsibilities, such as being principled, balanced, caring, and open-minded. Students develop these skills through their participation in clubs, teams, volunteering, and events such as the IB Mentorship Conference. Now for some more details about the IB program here at Turner Fenton. The IB program at Turner Fenton is 4 years. The first 2 years follow the IB Middle Years program, which includes both curricular and co-curricular requirements. The courses follow Ontario curriculum, but also include extensions that go beyond the Ontario curriculum, perhaps in scope or depth. And students are evaluated according to IB standards. Thus, courses are generally streamed separately from the Ontario curriculum courses. These IB versions of the courses include extensions and prepare students to meet the rigor of the IB diploma program. You'll note that students take 3 math courses over grades 9 and 10. Both grades 9 and 10 math in grade 9 and grade 11 math in grade 10. In addition to curricular requirements, students are expected to complete service hours, an interdisciplinary project in both grades 9 and 10, and a personal project as a culminating project of the Middle Years program. Note that Students in the MYP program, the IB Middle Years program, will meet the requirements for both their Ontario Secondary School Diploma and helps prepare them for the IB Diploma program. In order to meet the breadth requirements for both the Ontario curriculum and the IB curriculum, students have limited choice in both grades 9 and 10. Here are the course options available for grade 9. You'll notice that students take both grades 9 and grade 10 math in their grade 9 year. Note that students cannot opt to take any of these compulsory courses in summer school, as IB courses are not offered in the summer school. Students could take an additional elective during the summer if they wish, but it is not necessary. These are the course options for grade 10, again with limited option. You'll notice that students will meet the required courses for their Ontario Secondary School Diploma, but that they also need to continue taking French as a second language in alignment with IB's philosophy of learning a second language throughout their high school career. For co-curricular requirements, students also engage in an interdisciplinary project or activity in each year. In grade 9, we focus on environmental stewardship, and we partnered with the Toronto Region Conservation Authority to complete a restoration project along Etobicoke Creek, where we planted over 500 trees and shrubs. In grade 10, students learned leadership skills through the Ontario Education Leadership Centre, and then planned and executed a full-day field day for some of the students here at our school. The culminating project of the Middle Years program in grade 10 is a self-directed inquiry called the Personal Project. By completing the project, students develop skills for independent inquiry and action by pursuing a topic and goal related to their personal interests. Successful completion of the project leads to the IB Middle Years Program certificate. Upon completion of grade 10 and the Middle Years program, students move on to the IB Diploma program, a 2-year program which also includes both curricular and co-curricular requirements. Courses meet the expectations for the Ontario curriculum, and students earn the credits towards the Ontario Secondary School Diploma. But these courses also include extensions. In addition, assessment and grades in the diploma program are based on school-based assignments and externally graded IB exams and assignments. In order to earn the IB diploma, students must meet minimum grade requirements and complete the co-curricular requirements to round out their education, such as creativity, action, and service, and the extended essay. To meet the IB breadth requirements, students must choose one course from each of the 6 groups listed here. Language, language acquisition, humanities, sciences, math, and arts. Students may choose either a second group 3 humanities course or a second group 4 sciences instead of the arts course. Note that in the IB Diploma program for grades 11 and 12, the courses are in essence 2 years long. Students will take 3 courses at the standard level, which are done over 1 or 2 years, and are completed over 2 semesters. Higher level courses are completed over the 2 years and are completed over 3 semesters. In addition to these courses, students will take the TOK course, or Theory of Knowledge course. So you will note that while there are only 6 courses, they are made up of multiple semesters and multiple Ontario credits. One of the distinctions between standard level and higher level courses is that many universities will offer advanced standing for students who score a level 5 or higher in a higher level course. A core component of the IB Diploma program is a Theory of Knowledge course, where students reflect on the nature of knowledge and how we know what we claim to know. It is really a critical thinking course that helps to integrate the knowledge from all of the subjects. In addition, during their grade 12 year, students undertake a self-directed research project, the extended essay, which prepares them for research and writing at the undergraduate level. It is an independent piece of research culminating in a 4,000-word research paper and offers practical preparation for undergraduate writing. To promote the holistic development and provide a fulsome and balanced experience, students are required to engage in learning experiences outside of the classroom as well, according to these 3 areas: creativity, activity, and service. The purpose of creativity, activity, and service, or CAS, is to foster the holistic development of the student and support their skill development and sense of agency. In order to meet these requirements, Turner Fenton offers a wide range of sports, clubs, affinity groups, and conferences for students to pursue their interests and have a well-rounded high school experience. Here are some of the sports teams that we offer, in addition to fitness rooms open at lunch and intramurals. We have a wide range of clubs that will appeal to varied interests, including astronomy, arts and crafts, writing, music bands, and some academic teams such as HOSA and Model UN, where students can participate in competitions and simulations with other schools. Turner Fenton also has a number of affinity groups for students to find community and to affirm their identities. Finally, we have a number of student-led councils and conferences that offer further community and leadership opportunities. In summary, the IB is a challenging and rewarding program that offers many benefits. For example, the IB diploma is recognized and accepted for admissions into universities all around the world. We have numerous leadership opportunities, and some universities offer early admission or scholarships specific for IB students. It is a rigorous academic university preparation program, and I'll talk about some of the studies that have been done that demonstrate the benefits in terms of developing student skills. Also, the IB diploma offers the potential for earning advanced standing in university courses for students who score a level 5 or higher in their higher level subjects. The IB has done a number of studies, including with the University of Toronto and the University of British Columbia. Though not specifically a STEM program, the IB program does prepare students well for STEM-related post-secondary programs. According to a joint study with IB and the University of Toronto, IB diploma graduates were more likely than Ontario Secondary School Diploma and French Immersion students to enter STEM fields at the University of Toronto. The IB program prepares students well for universities, as is attested by the success and completion rate of four-year degree programs at the University of Toronto. As you can see, the completion rate for IB students is higher than those for OSSD and in most years for French Immersion as well. In addition, it was found that IB students maintained their grade point average or GPA more than students from other programs. I'll now review the application process. Regional Learning Choices programs are open to all students that reside within Peel. You do not have to currently attend a Peel District School Board school, whether you attend the Dufferin Peel Catholic Board or a private school. If you live within the school's IB boundaries, you are eligible to apply. Applicants will need to submit an application, and it will be reviewed against eligibility criteria specific for that program. Note that in most cases, report cards are part of the application, but there may be an additional participation component. For example, for arts, there may be an audition. For the IB program, there will be a short personal essay. Here are the timelines for all of the board's regional programs. Application opens November 8th and closes November 26th. Offers for the IB program and all of the regional programs will be offered on January 8th for the first round. You can see the dates for the subsequent rounds listed on the slide. The Peel District School Board has a commitment to equity and inclusion for all. As such, based on a process of self-identification, admission to regional programs will reflect the need to address historically and statistically significant disproportionalities in enrollment as per student census data, ensuring equitable representation of African, Black, First Nations, Inuit, and Métis students. All African, Black, First Nations, Inuit, and Métis students who self-identify on the application form and meet the criteria for admission will be accepted into the program without participating in the random selection process. All regional programs include a non-refundable application fee and an annual program fee. Annual fees are specific to the program. Fees must be paid through the board's online application site. Once a program is accepted, the amount owing is recalculated and the program fee added to the cart. The applicant will now be able to pay online using the Pay Now button. These are the program fees for IB. In grades 9 and 10, it is $250 per year. In grades 11 and 12, it is $1,390 per year. The significantly higher costs for the diploma program are mainly for the exam fees. As noted earlier, Students in the IB diploma program write standardized exams and assessments that are set by and marked by IB examiners, not teachers at the school. So these fees pay for those additional fees and accreditation with the IB organization. On November 8th, the application link will go live and you will be able to start your application. Make sure to save your email address and password that were used to create the application. You will, in the case that you are made an offer, you will need to log back in to the site in order to accept the offer. In terms of selection criteria, for the IB program, applicants will be evaluated based on their grade 7 final report card, their grade 8 progress report, and a short written essay. The prompt for the essay will be made available on November 8th when the application is open. Students will be able to write the essay on their own at home and have up until the application deadline in order to submit the essay. Applicants are offered space in a regional program based on a two-step process. Once a student applies, there will be a review of the report cards and essay. If a student meets the program criteria, they will move on to the second step. If a student meets the program criteria, their application will be entered into a random selection process for each program. In the random selection process, a computer will randomly assign a number to each applicant who has successfully met the criteria for each program, and spaces for the programs will be offered. The random selection process is completed centrally at the board level and not at the school level. Recall that all African, Black, First Nations, Inuit, and Métis students who self-identify and meet the criteria for admission will be accepted into the program without participating in the random selection process. Once students have been offered all available spaces in a specific regional learning choices program, the remaining students will be placed on the school's wait list. Each school has its own wait list. For example, if a program has 56 spots to fill on the first round of offers, the school will send out an email to the first 56 students that have been selected from the random selection process. If at the end of the week they have had 50 acceptances, on the second round they will be able to send out 6 additional offers who are on the wait list. Please note, once you accept an offer to one regional program, all other offers and waitlisted offers are voided or rescinded. So in the case that you have applied to more than one regional program, you may be given more than one offer. As soon as you accept an offer, your applications for all of the other regional programs are canceled or rescinded. So please deliberate carefully and make your choice accordingly. Students who did not attend a Peel District School Board school in grades 7 and 8 will be required to submit their documentation online or email it to the school. There will be a spot to upload and attach report cards from grades 7 and 8 if you did not attend a Peel District School Board school, for example, a private school or Dufferin Peel Catholic School Board school. Students who are applying from out of the country or may have to have their may need to go through an evaluation process through our We Welcome the World Center. A note about transportation. Transportation is not provided for any regional program. Students who are accepted into regional programs are responsible for their own transportation to school. There is a private parent-funded option called Bus to School. Note that this is a fee-based service that is contracted directly between the parents and a third-party company. Note, neither the school nor the Peel Board is involved with this agreement. All aspects of safety, insurance, licensing, communication fees, applications, service complaints, student behavior, and drop-off pickup locations are the responsibility of said bus company. If you have further questions, please contact me, Michael Langford. My contact information is listed on the slide, michael.langford@peelsb.com, or at the school at extension 426. If you have general questions, you can look at our FAQ sheet on the RLCP website. And if you need technical assistance, you can call the board office at 905-450-1010, extension 7365. Thank you for your interest in the program, and we look forward to hearing from you.